Now I'm heading back to the campsite here. I stopped in and paid for a second night here. I only paid for one night yesterday when I came in because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So I decided to pay for a second night. Still thinking I'm probably going to go home tomorrow. Decided to come down, check the trail entrance out, and see how the river's flowing. And I'm going to head back, and as much as I find them very uncomfortable, I'm going to go put my snow boots on because keep my feet warm and dry. That's going to limit my walking speed and distance. But we'll see how conditions are on the trails. I might even grab my ice cleats and bring those along too, just in case, as well as my camera too. So let's head back. We'll switch shoes and we're gonna go for a little hike. Yeah, I'm definitely here too early. I should have come here a month later than this. These trails are just a slushy, slippery mess right now. And in those few spots where there isn't a lot of ice on it, it's mud. So, end of April would have been much better. So, all right, heading back to the back to my house, my home on wheels here. Go back and we're gonna find something for lunch. And we'll decide what to do from there. I went out about 2 miles, so not a bad little hike. But I'm going to go back and probably clean up the van a little bit here and show you around a little tour on that. Through here a few times. Didn't notice that there was like a stairway hidden away in here. Judging from all the brush in front of it there, I'm not sure if they really even want people using this stairway anymore. It's almost a hidden stairway. Everybody just goes through the field over there instead, down there. Decided to check the stairway out instead, just to see. Yep, that's the stairway. It's back down under the bridge area here. Working our way back to the campsite. So I just got myself a good 4-mile hike in, so that was fun here. trails though were an icy, slushy mess. I wasn't too happy with the condition of the trails, so it was kind of slow going and things like that. But anyway, it was a good hike though. It was good to get out for a little bit here. Now I'm back at the campsite here. I think I'm just going to hang around here for the rest of the day here. And it's Thursday now. I was originally thinking of staying until Saturday, but I'm pretty much certain I'm going home tomorrow, Friday now. It's just, I don't know. It's going to be raining off and on the whole time. The rest of the time I'm here, and it's supposed to drop down into the 20s. They're saying mid to upper 20s, but given where I am in on the Kangamangas Highway here, probably the low 20s Friday night into Saturday. So I'm just going to probably pack it in tomorrow and head out. We'll see. But anyway, right now though, I think I'm going to get the fire pit going, and then I'm going to pull out the grill and grill a cheeseburger. I haven't had a cheeseburger in a while. I'm going to find out if the grill still works. I haven't used it for a while either, so that's what we're going to work on next. So I've only been here less than 24 hours, and I've already made an absolute disaster of the inside of this van. It doesn't take me long. One of the things I got to work on here, I got to start designing the layout here so I have spots for everything. That was part of the problem there, because the van was in a winter storage zone, and a lot of things I couldn't put in the van until I was ready to take it on this trip here. Thankfully, the on-street parking ban ends April 1st in my hometown. So I will be able to bring the van back, and it will stay in my yard. It won't have to go off-site for its camping. Yeah, for its camping, yeah. It always has to go off-site for its camping, but for its parking. Oh boy, I'm tired. Anyway, it was a good day today there. Had a nice hike. It wasn't the best hike I've ever had. The conditions could have been better. But I should have come here a month later, a month too early right now. The trails are just too slippery and icy. But I still got about 4 miles of hiking in, so that was good. And then I had myself a cheeseburger when I got back. I didn't film much of that because it started raining while I was making it. And it stopped again now, but now I'm just sitting here. Got this nice stool here that I bought, having some tea. That's good. Good afternoon tea. Good for a cold, rainy day. It's 39 degrees outside. Headed up to 63 in the van now, so it's getting better in here. Sure going through a lot of propane this trip, though. But, yeah, now we got to work on trying to clean up some of this mess. I'm heading home tomorrow. I've decided. I'm not going to stick around one more day. Tomorrow's going to get, it's going to be more lousy, rainy weather, and then it's going to drop down into the 20s. Friday night, and that's just not going to be any fun. So pretty much going to be stuck around in the van anyway, and the hiking trails aren't very good, so there's nothing to do here. So we'll plan on coming back here probably, might come back in October actually for a few days, so we'll see how that works out. But in the meantime, let's try to get this van cleaned up a bit here and decide what I'm going to make for dinner tonight and get ready to go home tomorrow. Of course, for now though, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy some tea. Yeah, the stool here though. It's a perfect stool for this task here. Picked it up at Walmart on the way up here. It's tiny. And then when I'm not using it, it folds up real small. This can pretty much be stored anywhere. It just gives me a nice place to sit here while I'm cooking at the countertop, since I don't have the bed alongside the counter anymore. So I can sit here, I get access to the counters. They'll be a little bit lower when I build them out a bit, but working on the design here a bit. I think I'm going to actually end up putting most of the kitchen on this side of the van instead of that side like it was before. But I'll still have the fridge on that side so I can access it from outside. But I don't know, I think this design's going to work out real well. It's going to take a while. I got to get it insulated instead of this damn metal roof over me. And some insulation on the ceiling, on the walls. Insulated panels, so I don't have to try to drape blankets over it anymore. It'll be much better with the insulated panels. And when I'm done, this fan's going to be a lot warmer in these cold weather trips. Trying to decide where I'm going to install the furnace, where the toilet's going to fit in. Anyway, let's get some cleaning done and Try to figure out where everything's supposed to be. Probably put the coffee maker away. That'll help. Yeah, that's obviously I'm probably not going to make coffee in the morning. I'm probably just going to take off and hit McDonald's on the way out instead. We'll see. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's really coming down good out there right now. Unbelievable. Nice looking to wash the dishes yet. I can't wait till I have a sink inside the van that I can do that in. But all the condensation, I don't know if you can see it in the camera here, but this roof is covered with moisture. That's why I really need a ventilation system in this van too. Probably put the roof vent right here. That's probably where I'm going to install it. Right there in the middle. And I'll get be able to vent the moisture out when I'm cooking, and eventually I'll get that propane furnace installed, so that won't be putting moisture in, because right now the portable buddy's putting a lot of moisture in the air too here, so yeah, it's wet. Everything's wet inside and outside. As soon as we can get out there and wash the dishes, we will, and get that done. And then we'll probably start settling in for the night here. I don't know. Not sure what else to do here. If we get a gap between rainstorms, maybe I'll go out for an evening hike around the campground, see what's happening out there. But I'm pretty well wrapped up here for tonight video-wise, so not too much else to do here. And tomorrow we'll head home. So in about 2 weeks we're heading out to Pawtuckaway State Park out in Deerfield, New Hampshire. I'm going to actually have a lake, well, yeah, lake, yeah, it's on the lake, yeah. Pawtuckaway Lake there. Lakefront campsite this time, so that's going to be kind of neat. Never had one before. All my trips I've never been right on the lake. Right on the lakefront. In fact, I'm staying on Horse Island. So I'm actually going to be out on an island with a lakefront campsite. So I'm looking forward to that trip. It's going to be something different. Place I've never been to before, so we'll have another campground tour coming up. And should be a lot of fun. So that'll be a good little adventure there. I've never been to Pawtuckaway State Park, so there'll be a lot of hiking trails and that I've never explored. And we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, sounds like the rain is lightening up a bit here, so I'll be able to get my dishes washed, and we'll settle into the van for the night after that. And hold on, before you guys go, you got to see this. Not sure how well it's showing up in the camera, but there's literally steam coming off the top of my van. It's so much warmer inside the van than it is outside. There's actually steam coming off of it. Yep, we need insulation. And we need it soon. Yeah, so good morning from Lincoln, New Hampshire. Yeah, it's Friday morning. And you can hear it's still raining. So yeah, I'm going to pack up and head home today for sure. But it's going to take me a few minutes to get everything packed up, and I need to see the condensation that I got to deal with here. I got to get all the windows cleared off and everything too. That's going to be a project in and of itself here. Between the high humidity and me constantly running the portable buddy space heater. Look at this condensation up here. Amazing it's not raining inside here. So I stopped at McDonald's on the way out. I was going to get myself a breakfast sandwich, probably hash brown, things like that. Got there about 10:45, and they've already switched over to lunch. I mean, who orders lunch at 10:45? It's still breakfast time. Apparently they switched over at 10:30. They won't take any more breakfast orders. What happened to all-day breakfast? So, luckily 3 stores down to the Dunkin'. And they do still serve breakfast. So I got myself a nice sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant. That'll do. Also got myself a small coffee. Like a nice hot coffee too, here. And a jelly donut for later. So we'll be good. McDonald's loss, Dunkin' Donuts gain. Alright, so I'm stopped at the rest area. I guess it's in Hooksett, just outside of Concord, almost home, less than an hour from home now. I noticed I paper towel roll has almost completely unrolled itself here while I was driving. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Oh, we're gonna have to devise some sort of a locking system for this, I guess, when I'm in motion here. Luckily there wasn't many to begin with, but all piled down on the floor. But anyway, almost home. Been a fun trip here, even if it was a little on the soggy side. Well, we made it back home. Another successful end of another adventure. Again, ended up being a little shorter. You know, I've never been able to stay at Hancock Campground more than 2 nights. Every time I've had, this is my 3rd time there. 3rd time I had planned 3 nights. 3rd time I only ended up being there 2 nights. It is what it is. The weather's unstable up there the times I go, I guess. Anyway, so anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for the support. And remember to slow down and enjoy life, and we'll talk to you guys later.